What's up, everybody? Welcome to Turn Order Warped, episode number 22. How's everybody doing? Welcome to the Stream and Stram. Hello.
Hey. Hi, baby girl.
Hi.
It's time.
It's the time. How's everybody doing? How are your weeks? How's it going, peeps?
Good.
I am
Doing good.
I exist only for Fallout 4.
Are you liking it?
Welcome.
I am addicted to that game.
So what's
It's a good
your...
one.
I'm using the weirdest, strangest build I think that's ever been conceived.
Did you do a luck build?
Hmm?
You did a luck build?
I did charisma, perception, luck only. I have like one strength. Like it's pretty much like Felix kind of build-wise.
Do you know what I miss about playing a low intelligent character on Fallout 4 is you don't have that like nonsense speak that you
there's a perk called Idiot Savant.
Yeah,
And
that is OP.
If you take that and the lower your intelligence is, it multiplies or gives you a chance to multiply your XP on a completed task. So every now and then, and if that procs, it gives you like 5 times XP. So like if you're just crafting or killing something, you'll get something, or you get as much XP as if you kill like 2 legendaries just from killing a regular mob.
It's really good for grinding because you can go, well, I'm going to build a settlement. Oh, I've just advanced 7 levels.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Have you built any settlements, Bobby? Have you done any of that?
Just for quests, that's it.
Okay. That's what I
Yeah.
figured. You struck me as a guy that's like, fuck this, I'm not building a goddamn thing.
No, I've been spending a lot of time screwing around with the guns, building guns. That's been pretty cool. It's pretty in depth, honestly.
Did you get any of the mods for guns?
Not yet.
Yeah,
No mods.
there's
Fully
awesome
vanilla.
there's awesome like ammunition mods that you can get that really don't make things overpowered because you actually need a lot of stuff to make the bullets.
Yeah.
Yeah, making the ammunition is a good mod.
Yeah.
Fits in well.
It
That's
fits
pretty much
in.
all my caps have been ammunition. It's pretty much what it is.
It fits in like really well with the game, and it's not like just a like a cheat. It makes sense.
Yeah, because you should be able to craft ammunition in the base game.
Yeah. How's everybody else doing? Anybody else do anything exciting this week?
I've been playing Trails in the Sky and having a blast with it. It's so much fun. I love playing JRPGs, and I'm always super worried to stream them because they can be total stream killers. But I've had wonderful people from like your guys' community stopping by, and then my own did stopping by. So it's been really good. We're getting lots of support from this wonderful community, the Turn Order community. So
That's
thank you.
awesome. Yay. I've just been staying up way too late playing Vampire the Masquerade. Like,
It's so good.
4 a.m. late. I love that game.
Yeah.
I
What
love
class
it.
did you shoot? What?
I'm a Ventru.
Ooh.
yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. I'm a little bit fancy. If as a Ventru vampire, for those who aren't aware, if I try in the game to feed on a whore or a hobo,
Or a rat.
or a rat, I
So-
vomit all the blood back up and I get no benefit.
That's a very interesting selection.
snobby. Yeah, it's basically snobby vampires. They're just like, oh, I can't possibly.
Yeah, they can't stomach.
Yeah, but they can't feed on rats, and it's great. It's just like,
Yeah. Yeah.
I am surprised that my voice has survived playing that JRPG because it doesn't have any voice acting, so I've been doing it all. And some of them are just fucking like the main character, Giselle. She talked like this all the time, and I have to do this voice constantly.
That's like straight out of
Oh my god.
That
It's
sounds
just
like
because,
Cartman like pretending to be a girl.
yeah, it's just because she's really dead. And it fits with her so well sometimes. It's great. But yeah,
It's a
my
great
voice
voice.
has totally survived. There's lots of others. This guy who's a total asshole, like dick, and he talks like this. Oh, you peasants! And it's great. I'm having a total blast with it.
Glad to hear, dude. Yeah, I enjoyed that game. I think it came out or I bought it at a time where there was like a lot of other stuff going on, so I just kind of stopped playing it, which is unfortunate because I really did like it. It just kind of got like phased out of the rotation. You know what I mean? So I need to start that.
Yeah, it
that up.
happens.
It's really cheap on Steam and it goes on sale and stuff in other places. It's like I picked it up for
I have it.
£3
I have
or
the
something
game.
Again. Oh, you got it.
Yeah, I have it. And I started playing it, and it just like it happened where something else was out at the same time, and I just kind of stopped. So yeah, I definitely have to pick it back up. Yeah. So Peachy, you've been enjoying Necopara?
I finished it.
You finished it before the stream?
Finished it just before I was speeding through the final scene, which was nothing really.
Spamming P.
Are you an actual cat girl now?
I would thank you kindly to shut your whore mouth.
How many cat girls did your character
More
violate?
importantly, I played the last night with Victor the Dark Souls board game.
Uh-huh.
So
What?
good.
There's a Dark Souls board game?
Oh yeah,
They've
it looks
got the
really
mechanics.
cool too.
Oh,
You gotta
They've
play it
put the
sometime.
mechanics.
We gotta
into-
play it.
Yeah, we should play it. We should
Yeah.
definitely.
I want to play. Please count me in.
Yeah.
Wow.
It is really well done. The way they've moved the mechanics into a board game setting, really good.
Dude.
What
I
other
had no
video game
idea.
board games are? I know there's a Doom board game.
So I can't.
is it basically like Monopoly, but instead of like go to jail, it's you died?
No, it's straight up like there's a million spots for leveling and all different kinds of things in the Dark
God,
Souls
I
board
want to
game.
play.
I'm
I'm
still a huge fan of Waterdeep, though. That will always be one of my favorites.
I recommended to Bobby and to Peachy the Big Book of Madness. It's a fantastic, fantastic board game. Very, very difficult depending on how many people are playing. It's a co-op game.
I love co-op board games.
It's really easy to teach, and it's also extremely difficult to like strategize. The more people you have in the game, the harder it is. It's a weird sort of setup. It's almost like Harry Potter-esque. Like everyone's sort of a teenage wizard, and they open up a forbidden book basically, and out from the forbidden book comes like all these crazy monsters and everything. You have all these different spells and stuff that you can use. There's turns, and you have to strategize with the other players to sort of like use different spells, and it's very strategy based, and there's like a lot of figuring out like who needs to do what on their turn and stuff like that. It's a really interesting game. I do highly recommend it. It's become one of my favorites. But today we're here to do some role playing of our own in a different kind of setting.
Can I say my special thing?
Sure. What's your special thing?
It was my 3-year stream anniversary yesterday.
Congratulations, Fuzzy! Yay! Congrats!
It was fun playing games with you yesterday.
Absolutely was.
Yeah, I was fucking rad.
What
Awesome.
games did you play?
I played. Oh god, what did I play? I got quite drunk, so yeah, I did some RimWorld, and then I did some PUBG, and then I did some. Wait, no, yeah, some
Deceit.
Deceit. We played Deceit and PUBG and Vermintide as well.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Vermintide was good. I bought Vermintide just to play it.
we should play that again.
It's
That is
fun.
super.
I still need to
Vermintide
play the
is
DLC.
Bright
Yeah,
Wizard
that I
all day,
bought.
every day.
Never played. Yeah.
Does everyone in the group need to have the DLC to do it?
Yes.
I don't think so.
I
Maybe
think
the
you
person
do.
that runs the party. I'm not sure. I thought we tested that, Zagaticus. Didn't we test that?
I can't remember.
I thought a feature of it was that it worked that way. Like only one person need to own it.
I have it all, so if we want to test that at some point, we can. I had to delete a whole bunch of games though to make room for fucking GTA.
Yeah, I had
'cause
to
it's
do that recently.
the most
I deleted a bunch
ridiculous
of games.
fucking 70 gigabytes for fucking GTA 5 is insane.
It's not a small game. There's a lot going on.
They didn't compress any of their audio, which is a large chunk of that game.
Yeah, I kind of wish they did because 70 is ridiculous and it just took
It's
forever.
kind of crazy.
I don't have Bobby's ridiculous Island Canada internet speeds.
Yeah, just to download it at whim.
Yeah.
I mean, like I have, I think my download, if I were to test right now, would probably be around 900 down.
What?
Yes,
Yes.
super fast fiber optic internet and also moose in the backyard.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, we got,
Those
we
are
got
true.
that.
I'm not
That's
even
okay.
kidding. I'm not even kidding. Like 2 or 3 nights ago, I was driving home from like McDonald's or something, and there's a fucking moose in the road. I'm not even kidding. Like, huge ass, like 8-foot tall
Playing
moose.
hockey.
Driving home to his
oiling up
900
and
gigabyte internet, and there's a fucking moose in the road.
Yeah. Still like still probably like a 10-foot high mound of snow somewhere in Walmart parking lot. I know there was
Oh
like
my
a big
God.
world here a couple days ago.
That's
disgusting.
crazy. It's freaking June. What the
I know.
hell?
It's just
That's-
you don't understand how much snow he
strange.
got. He got so
This
much
winter was-
snow that when it gets piled up into these giant parking lot mounds, it just becomes an ice cube. Like it's a
It takes
giant ice cube.
forever
It just
to melt.
takes forever.
Yeah.
It'd be there for months.
Yeah.
It needs to be in like direct sunlight and hot, like for days for that shit to melt.
Yeah, I'd say on average in my neighborhood, the average amount of snow on the average lawn would be around, I'd say, 13 to 15 feet.
Yeah.
Like,
Wow.
disgusting amount.
So roughly 5 meters.
I've never seen the amount of snow this winter as I've seen throughout my whole life. It was crazy. But,
That's slightly terrifying. Yeah.
I don't know how we got on that
We got
tangent.
snow for 2 days in Scotland. It was great. Didn't sell though.
Oh, I must have missed that. Sometimes I don't look out the window for a few days, so I
Yeah.
miss if there's snow
No,
happening.
I was promised snow. I moved to Scotland on the promise of snow. So far, there has been a disappointing amount of snow.
Well, you just get rain instead.
Okay, I moved to Scotland for snow and sex. I'm getting one of these things anyway. So.
Yeah, the snow's been terrible up there.
First year in years.
Whole 6 inches of it.
Well, like 8, really.
I think we're done, guys.
Did we do the disclaimer?
That was a good show.
Oh, the
I feel.
disclaimer.
We didn't do the disclaimer.
This time. Whoops. Wow, do the disclaimer.
If strong
I'll do
language
the
and
same, isn't
mature
it?
themes offend you, please do not watch anymore. Thanks.
About a fidget spinner.
There's lots of swearing.
I could use one right now.
Considering a fidget spinner.
I could use one. Dear God.
If you'd like to see a man slowly leak his sanity, tune in.
Yeah, just watch Whack as we slowly destroy his life.
God.
Oh, it's got the sound
Slowly.
going,
There's a pretty
Bobby.
moderate pace to our destruction of his life.
Yeah.
I've been to the point where I've had to get a fidget spinner to get through these.
Let's see it. Let's see it. I want to see it.
He just held it up.
I played with another man's fidget spinner, but I haven't got my own yet. Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
I don't like fidget
So
spinners.
you've got an
I am-
auto one. You don't have.
I'm all about the
I got one of
mechanical
those.
pencils.
I got 2 of them. I got one of
Yeah,
I got
but
one of-
yeah, see, that's a manual one, right? You actually
they're
have to
both
spin
the
it.
same.
Oh, okay.
You gotta spin both, yeah.
Okay.
There
But
are
it's
not
actually-
But you
manual
gotta-
ones.
You gotta
they're
use.
boring, but they're like what's one thing that's cool is like you don't realize the amount of the like force it takes to move it side to side, like how much that
Yeah.
the
Yeah, the
rotation-
gyroscopic
It's really cool,
precision
yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
Did anyone see that YouTube video Beyond the Press where they blew up fidget spinners
Yeah.
by putting them on a
Yeah.
pneumatic?
I love
drill?
Lowry and Danny when they do it. It's
I love the
brilliant.
way they speak. It's adorable.
Yeah.
Welcome to the
I
Beyond the
don't
Press
like fidget
channel.
spinners. They don't do
Today
anything.
we're going to
Oh,
take these feed get. They call them feed get
Yeah.
spinners.
Spin it.
Feed
I
get
am still
spinners.
12 years old.
They had a blast chamber with like sheet metal, and the first one they did, which they couldn't spin really fast because it was weak, pierced through the blast chamber.
Did you see the giant one they made? They made a giant fidget spinner.
Folks
I
is
have
frantically
like-
Googling
You
this
have to
right
hold
now.
it with 2 big
Hands
handles like this. It's giant. It's like I think it's like almost a meter in diameter. Yeah, crazy.
So eventually, guys, we do role-playing games here.
Since when?
Sometimes.
Eventually, we get to the point where we play the What's Old is New RPG. If you guys have never visited the show before, if you've never hung out and watched it, this is what we do. We are the official stream for the What's Old is New RPG. Huzzah! That's right. We're professional role players, and I know. As soon as you came into the stream, you're like, those guys
are
are pros.
professional.
Bunch
Yeah.
of pros.
Yeah.
These people get paid for this shit.
Yeah, if you
They
guys
can tell.
like what happens in the system, or if you want to learn more about it, you can head on over to the Wine RPG website. And the system itself is only like $10, and there's actually 3 different ones. The reasons why they call it What's Old is New is that there's 3 different systems that are sort of being developed that use the same core. You have n.e.w, which is the one that we're playing, which is space opera, sci-fi, sort of distant future. Then you have n.e.w, which is being worked on now. They're actually creating that now, and that is about modern day stuff. And then you have OLD, which is about the sort of fantasy, medieval kind of setting that you're probably used to with sort of standard D&D. It's a very interesting kind of setup. I highly recommend it if you're looking for a very sandboxy type of experience. It gives you a lot of options, and it gives you a lot of versatility in what you're doing. You're never going to have the same kind of characters as anybody else. You're almost always going to have something that's different in the way that you build your character because of the way that the character creation is done. It's very interesting. And if you want to check it out, I do highly recommend it. It's great. And I'm not just saying that because, we get money for this kind of thing. I totally am voluntarily doing this. Morris, who's the guy that owns and created the What's Old Is New RPG, didn't ask me to do this. I do this because I believe in it and I actually think it's a cool system. So you should definitely check it out. Are there other languages, i.e. French versions for those systems? Poppool, I'm not sure. Frankly, I don't know. You should take a look, see if there are some available. I would say head to the Wine RPG main website and check it out. But today, here we are playing the n.e.w system. We are in a homebrew setting that I devised with my head brain, and it's
a brain head.
Do you what other brains do you have?
He's a guy.
I have
dick brains.
Yeah,
That's true. Okay, yeah.
You got the
Trouser
dick
brain,
brain.
not good brain.
I have a belly brain.
Actually, I mean, your sort of like digestive system has like a surprising number.
It is.
You know,
it's a brain. They call it the second brain. It's my primary one.
I have a few extra ones too that I keep in jars just in case.
I am
We
currently
didn't need to know that
about
but
food, so I'm
thanks.
using my food brain.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a custom homebrew setting. The characters have been playing now for 22 weeks. This is week 22. So they've been through some shit, and I think it's time that we meet them. Why don't we start to go around the room and meet those characters? Let's start off with our very lovely Canadian friend, Mr. Iron Chef Bobby Flail. Sir, why don't you start us off?
Hello, everybody. I'm Archer Bobby Flail here on Twitch. Been playing a lot of Fallout 4 recently, and I stream really early in the morning. So if you want to drop by, got nothing to do early in the day, swing by the stream. But here I play Felix, the Felan Deadeye pilot. Basically, picture a Khajiit from Skyrim flying the Millennium Falcon with a drug addiction. And there's a bit of a twist to that too. So you might have to just keep watching and we'll see what happens today. I can't wait to start it up. Let's play. I'm ready to go. Let's do it. Can we just start right now?
We can start now.
We can
Skip
just
intros.
not introduce anybody else. We'll just start. Forget everybody else. Bobby has commanded it. Fuzzy.
Hello, I'm Fuzzy Freaks. I do Fuzzy Things over on Twitch.tv Fuzzy Freaks, and I play Lunk, the Ogron chef / punchy person. Lunk smash hard. Sometimes Lunk smash that ass, apparently.
Who are you and where can people find you?
I'm Fuzzy Freaks, and you can find me over on Twitch.tv / I said that. Twitch.tv. I said it. I did.
What are you playing anything in particular right now, Fuzzy?
At the moment, I was in the middle of a Thief trilogy run through, but I kind of got derailed by RimWorld Alpha 17, because RimWorld Alpha 17. But I'm trying to get back to Thief at some point when I get bored of Alpha 17. Did I mention RimWorld Alpha 17 is really good? It's really good.
I've become like pretty opposed to a lot of early release stuff. I generally get like really antsy about it. The only ones that I feel like have been really amazing that I've played, definitely Subnautica. Subnautica was a
For sure.
a super
I got
amazing
kind
game.
of burned out on Subnautica now. It's like every time there's an update, I'm like, oh god, I have to go all through the fucking bullshit to get to the good shit. No, I can't be arsed.
Yeah.
So I'm taking a break from Subnautica until there's something really fucking meaty.
See, Peachy, this shit wouldn't happen if you fucking would not change your goddamn names all the time on Zoom. I get confused, man. I don't know. But it's in there now. It's lost forever.
Oh, Bobby, your fucking brain and language. Jeez. It's disgusting sometimes.
It really
happens,
is.
man. What do you do?
Tuesday.
Speaking of Dick Brains, Tuesday. Thanks. Appreciate that. My name is Tuesday Gray. You can find me at twitch.tv / Tuesday Gray. And the same name on Twitter. Lately, I've just been swapping between Friday the 13th and PUBG, and off stream, been playing Vampire the Masquerade like it's trying to run away from me, and it's going to get away if I don't finish it today. But right now, I'm looking forward to playing Glix, who is a pseudo medic. That's my new term for Glix. Science officer who is going to chase you around with hypo sprays and go get some plants that we're going to turn into drugs and sell. Ready, set, go, Zakonicus.
Hey. Did Whack freeze? No, he's just pausing. He's in dramatic pausing face. God damn it, Whack, you got me. You got me. 10 points to Whack TV. Hey, my name's Zgonicus. You can find me on twitch.tv/Zgonicus. I have been playing a nice little JRPG by the name of The Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky. And it's been a blast doing all the voice acting for it and having a laugh with all of you wonderful people who've been stopping by. If you haven't stopped by yet, it's Monday to Thursdays. Friday I take off, and Saturday and Sunday I'm right here on Max Stevens' channel for some role-playing. So make sure you stop by. I play H.A.W.K, who is the security officer / tactical advisor here on the Black Fang, on the ship here with the rest of the crew. And he's a big, lovable android. And today we'll get to see how our mission's going to go. We ran into an obstacle or 3 as we arrived, so we'll see how that works out. Thank you.
And the king of Necopara himself, Peachy.
No. I play Arthur. I'm a Borian.
Oh, damn. See what you did, Whack?
He's sulking now.
Yeah.
My name's Reach Pixel8. I play good games, well thought out strategery, management, action. Cool, really cool games that have nothing to do with literally having sex with cats.
You said it, not us. You said it.
Speaking of literally having sex with cats, Whack.
Hi, Boo Boo. How are you? Here, call
Bad transition. Don't touch your cat for like 10 minutes.
She's actually, well, she was right there. She, as soon as I think she might have heard what Peachy said through the headset, and she ran.
Oh God, is that Peachy Pixel? I better leave.
The whole internet heard what Peachy said.
That's the one that does naughty things to cats. What's up, everybody? I am Wax Steven. I am the DM of Doom, the GM of Doom, the MC of Doom. I DM a whole lot of stuff, and I doom everyone in the process. I will be dragging the guys kicking and screaming through the adventure today, and I see Tuesday yawning, so she will be the first victim. I will destroy her completely and totally. And Fuzzy sneezing. Look at all these bodily functions. These bodily functions that are happening right now are not okay. Got to destroy all these people. All of them.
Well, you can't see what my body's functionally doing right now.
Oh,
you should
God.
see what my body did earlier. Yeah.
Oh, dear.
I'm
Guys,
preparing
we
my
have 3
kickstands,
spaceships
So
that are going to be bearing down on us, and Whack has not gotten enough sleep.
Yeah.
So
Lunk,
Yeah.
Lunk will punch. Don't worry, Lunk will punch the spaceship so hard that
it's a good plan. It's a good plan. If you guys like what I do here, you can follow me on the stream here, Twitch TV/WackSteven, and on Twitter at WackSteven. Last night, I had the pleasure of starting a new campaign over on Brotato's channel called Neon Scream. That was a lot of fun. We're playing the Sprawl there. It's cyberpunk. And we did the character creation. We did the setting creation, and it was a lot of fun. Everybody had a good time. And it did go late. It went an hour later than it should have, and it was a very long day for me yesterday. So my lack of sleep will be taken out on all of the players today. Confident that that's going to happen, and I'm going to destroy them. It's going to feel good. It's going to be nice. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy it. So let's give a little bit of a recap as to what's been recently going on, because we can't do the whole recap for 22 episodes. That's just excessive. Last session, the characters finally made their way away from the Borian colony where Arthur has previously called home, and they made their way to a moon of the planet Apep III, where... or actually, was it actually Apep III proper? It was Apep III proper. Sorry, the Borian colony was on one of the moons, and yes, so they're going to Apep III, which is a kind of an interesting planet. It's got a very weird rotational cycle, and it has large amounts of radiation that happen through the planet, and there's also extreme temperatures and stuff, and there's just this sort of band of habitable conditions that happen very near the solar terminus on the planet. And the planet only allows for plant and animal life to sort of sustain itself on the surface in short periods of time, only like a few weeks, maybe a month, every 10 years. And when that happens, there are some very large carnivorous plants that feed on the local bugs that are basically giant cicadas that are also highly poisonous to everything else. I warned the players many times about such things. I explained what was going on, but Bobby's character Felix is a bit of a drug addict, and whenever the opportunity arises and he hears the word hallucinogen, even if it doesn't apply to his species, he gets intrigued, and he made it a priority to try and dilute the poison of one of these cicadas, these bugs, to try and get himself high. Well, it kind of worked.
Oh, it definitely worked.
Yeah,
it worked.
Certainly triple.
I maybe didn't dilute it quite enough.
And I was tripping absolute crazy, terrifying balls for like
Felix is my spirit animal from now on, from this point forward.
It was
didn't go well.
Fun show.
Felix basically destroyed his liver and was required to head to the organic mechanic in the Borian colony to get a liver replacement. So he's functioning on a newly grown liver that was sort of hodgepodge and made by these Borians to work with his Felan immune system and such. And it's not perfect, and it's brand new, and Felix has been warned again that if he sort of breaks from his prescriptions, he very well could die and the liver could explode. It could be very bad.
It's minor.
So the characters finally left the Borian colony and they headed towards the planet of Apep III, where they can find these plants. Upon arriving in the area of the planet, their sensors picked up three blips, basically. They've got readings for 2 Class 1 ships and 1 Class 3 ship around the planet. And that's where we sort of left off last session. What do you guys do?
So I've put us into like minimum alert level, so people know there's something going on. And I mean, I'm the tactical guy, so I should be the one making the decision here on what we should do.
Hawk,
Yes, Arthur.
there's some weird lights happening around here, and I didn't turn them on. Do you want to turn them off, mate?
No.
They're annoying.
That's the alert lights.
Yeah, I know. Can you turn them off? They're flashing and shit.
They need to be flashing so you know there's an alert.
Right, okay, but if you keep turning them on every 5 minutes, we'll never know when there's an actual problem.
There is an actual problem right now.
Oh.
What happened? What's alert?
I'm just gonna turn my comms off, and I'm basically like looking at the ships. Their current. We can get a rough distance from us, right? How far they are?
Yeah, you can. It looks like one of the Class 1 ships appears to be landed on the planet.
Okay.
One of them is on the... You basically just got like a quick blip. And I think it was Glix that got the... that had the sensor ping, and she sent it to you. The other Class 1 ship appears to be on the far side of the planet. sort of in an orbit. And the Class 3 planet is also in an orbit, currently over the area of the planet that appears to be the habitable region.
So the Class 3 ship is over where we're trying to
Yes.
go. Oh boy.
Yeah, we'd probably need to get him within weapons range of it if we're going to try and land directly over that part.
I comms everyone on the ship. Everyone stand by. Strap yourselves in. I'm turning off the grav.
Stand then no sit.
Okay, I'm just gonna stay in my. Thanks, Arthur.
I turn off the gravity.
Okay.
I'm gonna shunt it to tactical.
Okay, so one of the two life support, you shunt to tactical. You get like a little notification on your screen, Hawk.
How much power do I have now?
You now have 4 out of
I
6.
have 4. Very nice. Let me get my tactical readout up. Okay. I'm gonna like. Right, so I've got the two front missiles on. And they're a forward laser.
I'm just
and I
gonna
guess
peek over the seat and look back at Hawk. How do we know they're hostile?
We don't, but if we don't assume they are, we could be in danger.
Well, just prepare the guns or whatever. What do we even have anyway?
I like swivel it. I've got it set up so you can see that our 2 missiles are powered up. Our forward facing lasers powered up, and our dorsal laser turret, which is a 360 one, is also powered up.
We've got a lot right now.
Holy shit! I
This is
didn't
the
know we had all
first
that.
time Felix realizes what weapons are on the ship.
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me we had that?
It never came up. Okay. The best plan of action. We're outnumbered, outgunned. The best plan of action would be to retreat. What do you think?
We don't know if they're gonna fire upon us.
Can't retreat, mate. We got to get those bloody flowers.
Okay, then.
I open external comms and I try to hail the Class 3 ship that's in orbit from like maximum safe distance, basically.
Okay. So yeah, you could definitely reach them with the comm systems that you have set up. You're basically look at it like this. Your comms are are generally very shitty, but they can reach probably within, say, like planetary orbit.
Okay.
Yeah, you can cover like one planet distance. Okay, so your comms activate and you try and direct them towards the Class 3 ship.
Yep.
Okay.
Quickly to Felix.
Felix, prepare to make evasive maneuvers.
What do you think I'm doing here?
I can never tell.
And
So-
just sort of sit back down. Can't see my head anymore. Disappear behind the seat.
So, you get a comms back.
This is Hawk of the Black Fang. Contacting Class 3 ship in orbit.
Okay, so you're basically when they reach your comms with you, you get a sort of like their transponder signal gets sent to you. You see that the ship is classified as, the ship's name is the Merry Hind.
Okay. Mary or Mary?
Mary, like Merry Men.
Happy?
Yeah.
Happy dear.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. And a sort of gruff-looking man, sort of staticky, comes up over your holo display, and he says, "Black Fang, this is Captain Edward Big Dragon Harris. What are you doing here? How you doing? Hello."
Hello, Captain Edward. We're here to gather some plants from the planet.
Oh, you're here to gather plants. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. Plants. Well. That's good. So. Where have you come from, Dan?
I'm quickly kind of standing up on my seat and just kind of
yeah.
like like motioning like to cut it off.
Yeah.
Sir, may I first ask why you are here?
Oh, it's a fair question. We're here for the same reason, of course. The plants.
Sir, are you in danger currently? You seem to be uncomfortable.
Danger? There's no problem. Everything's fine.
Did you come here alone, or do you have any other ships with you?
Well, I'm sure you've seen. There's another ship down on the surface.
I quickly mute my outward comms.
Felix, you're very good at reading people. What do you think? He only mentioned one ship when we know there's another.
Well, I don't know. He seems to be telling the truth, but there's something more to it. Just push him some more.
Okay.
Hello, you still there? Black Fang.
Sorry. Yes, sir. I was checking with my captain.
What's your name, sir?
I'm designated H.A.W.K.
Hawk. You're one of them androids, ain't you?
Yes, sir. Would you like me to come to your ship so we can discuss this in person?
Oh, it's not necessary. I'll tell you. We gotta keep up the whole distance thing. Just to be safe. We don't know exactly who you is. But one thing I just want to make clear is you don't cause us no problems. We won't be causing you none.
Do you have enough problems as it is? Is that what you're saying?
I think everybody does,
Okay. Well, you don't have a problem with us harvesting plants, do you?
No, of course not. There's plenty to go around. We've been sent here, and he just kind of like looks off for like a half second, like his eyes dart to the right, and he says, "We've been sent here for on a medical mission."
Oh, is that so?
Yes.
We have a medical officer on board who is quite skilled. Perhaps we could assist you.
Oh no. We have several medical personnel on board. We've got everything under control.
I kind of stand up on my seat and look back at H.A.W.K again.
Yeah, I mute my comms.
He sounds nervous.
Something's wrong. I think you're right. Perhaps it's more Bloody Nine.
Can we get any sort of visual scan on their ship from here?
Glix, can we?
So Glix, give me a logic plus computers.
Okay. Oh, sweet. I finally have 2 in computers, so this will be...
Okay. So, from where you are right now, no, you can't.
Okay. No, I can't. We need to get in closer. We need to get in closer to get a scan.
It's going to be difficult. I suspect his ship may have been boarded, and if they're manning the weapons, it's a Class 3 ship and we would be in great danger.
Well, I'm pretty sure that if they wanted to get us, they'd be able to get us regardless at this point.
Then
I
I guess
suppose.
we approach under the guise of landing on the planet. We're prepared to make evasive maneuvers. We'll try to make a scan as we pass by.
I'll make approach in direction of their ship and...
Okay,
Well,
one
see
more
what
thing. I'm going to make him aware that we detected another ship and test his reactions.
That sounds like a good idea, Hawk.
And push them some more too. And then I disappear. I sit back down and you can't see me.
I unmute myself.
Sir, we're going to approach, but we're only doing so to enter planetary atmosphere. Also, are you aware there's another Class 2 ship nearby?
And he looks off to the right. Another ship?
Yes, sir. If we do not include your ship, there's a Class 2 ship on the planet and another in orbit.
Yeah. Our science officer picked up something. It looked like another blip on the far side of the planet. Yeah.
You never know. There may even be 9 ships.
And I blink one of my eyes out.
I like to make jokes, you know. I'm practicing.
Wink again.
You just see my hand shoot up and just kind of do this kind of movement, just cut it off. And then my hand shoots back down.
Okay. Give me a perception check. You're muted.
I'm not terrible at these. 4d6 incoming. I got a 14.
Okay. So, he doesn't look like he changes his demeanor at all.
I have an N.
Sir, I know this is a little rude, but we appear to be short on some fuel. Is there any way we could board with your ship and borrow some? We don't want to be stranded.
Look, we're just here on a medical mission. We keep things kind of light. We don't have any extra supplies that we can just give out willy-nilly to everybody we come across.
I stand up again.
Sir, we would pay for them.
And I look directly at Felix.
I'm just mouthing. What is the medical mission? Just exaggerated, just every word.
I unmute.
Sir, we also got some specialty medical supplies for coming to this planet. Perhaps we could assist you with those in exchange for some fuel.
Give me a charisma check.
Why do I have to be so uncharismatic?
Because you're a robot, android.
I know I'm not a human, and it makes it hard. Try to look at anything I could maybe...
At least you don't have to deal with the uncanny valley.
Can he get any bonuses because I'm directing his conversation?
No.
Okay, well, my charisma is a 2d6, so... A 10. It's not awful for a 2d6.
Pretty good. He says, medical supplies, and he just kind of looks off to the right, and he says, what kind of supplies you got?
I look over to Glix and mute.
Glix, what kind of medical supplies would be particularly useful in this situation?
Well, they haven't told us the nature of their mission.
We're digging a hole.
We can just say we're fully loaded on everything then.
So, are we attempting to infiltrate?
I believe so. I think the ship has been taken over.
Oh, that sounds fun. Do you think it's the Bloody Nine over there?
Okay, shh, be quiet, Glix.
And I unmute.
I just checked with our medical officer. We are fully supplied on painkillers, stimulants, anti-poisons, anti-venoms, anti-radiation medication, and I believe some other medication, if you know what I mean. Wink.
Looks off to the right again. Maybe we can arrange something.
Very well, we'll approach, sir. Please power down your weapons. Thank you.
Oop, I turned that off.
Okay.
I comms to the ship.
Hawk to the ship. I need everyone in full combat gear. Prepare for boarding. Lunk. Prepare for smashing.
Yes.
So,
what?
Hawk, did you just say Borden?
Yes, we're going to board the Class 3 ship. I believe they've been taken over.
Mate, we've got fucking nuclear weapons pointed at them right now. Just shoot them.
There are innocent people on that ship, Arthur. Collateral damage is not something I will accept.
Arthur, wouldn't you like a nice new ship to play with?
Can I bring up the scans they did of the ship?
The scans that the Black Fang did of their ship?
Yeah, can I just pull up that data?
I would say probably you could get like a general kind of information. It
Yeah,
wouldn't
I
be
just
the
want to know
same-
what class it is, if it's any good, if it's got,
Class 3.
Yeah,
if it's fast, if it's slow, whatever. if
So-
it's armed.
your sensors are so shit that you wouldn't be able to get detailed information. You basically just have the rough mass of the ship, which designates it as a Class 3.
Think of all the panels. All the panels.
Mate, it just looks like a shitty ship.
But Arthur, it probably has at least 6 times as many panels as we do.
we could sell it.
You hear like in the distance it's clomping, getting louder and louder and louder and louder, and I've got like my environment suit. Right, when are we going?
We'll approach the ship shortly.
So
Yeah, and I've begun the descent towards their ship.
okay, so just so you have an idea, Arthur, the metric tonnage for a Class 1 compared to a Class 3. Class 1 in tonnage is anywhere from 1,000 tons to 5,000 tons, metric tons. And a Class 3 is 15,000 to 25,000. So
Right.
very,
You could have
very
as much
large.
as 25 times the panels.
Yeah.
I mean, Arthur's probably more interested in ship systems than the actual.
Sure. He's got a little book that he hides in his engineering room, and it's just panels. Oh. His little panel porn stash.
Oh, look at the rivets on that. Oh,
I
yeah.
told you never to burst into my room when I'm cleaning. You
Rubbing
just see,
a
like,
rivet.
a cloth and some like Mr. Sheen. Help!
You can sort of hear in the background Lunk just struggling to get into like combat gear and things in 0G, probably spinning wildly.
Yeah, I probably transferred 1 power back to.
In that case, whoop, 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 bonk! Ah!
Yeah, back to gravity,
So,
so we can actually move about.
let's be clear here. When Hawk suggested that everybody get ready for combat gear, what specifically is everybody doing? Felix is piloting the ship. I'm guessing
Yeah.
you haven't moved at all.
I haven't budged.
Yeah, and you
So-
haven't had a good last few days. So
Yeah.
I don't know what you're planning on having me do there, Hawk, but I ain't getting out of this seat.
Very well. I think I can probably handle some pirates on my own. Well, I'll have Buster.
I like Pet Buster. I've got sitting next to me. I got him like the strap over the back of my seat.
Just
Yeah,
too
Lunk's
much
just making
damage.
sure that, everything's.
Yeah, for me it means getting out of my onesie. I pretty much live in my space onesies when we're on the ship. So I'm gonna put on my Kevlar vest and grab my medical scanner, my medical pouch, and my phaser pistol.
Got my bow.
So, are you wearing your Enviro suit or no?
Are other people? Do I see other people? Putting
Because
on their
Arthur,
Enviro suits?
you don't have an Enviro suit. Lunk destroyed yours.
Right.
What?
It was an accident.
Yes,
So was the crowbar. Love
Lunk
you, buddy.
destroyed your Enviro suit.
I don't
Remember
think I
that
know about the crowbar yet. I just can't find it.
Right.
So yeah, basically, when you went to go put on your Enviro suit, Arthur, it had like a giant rip in it.
Like the whole one side of it is ripped.
Yep.
I think I cut.
There's probably some
Lunk out of it.
Ogron-sized foot.
When
sort
the
of like
fuck
hole.
did this happen? What the blackbird? Hello?
Yeah.
Is this customer service? I'm gonna complain about my bloody Enviro suit!
What?
It's okay. I don't think you'll need it. The captain
Okay.
appeared to be human, and I believe you can breathe human atmosphere.
Yeah.
Can we do that with our sensors?
Well, I saw him and he was human.
Yeah, was he acting fine? Everything
He was
okay? Hunky dory?
He was being weird.
He was being very strange. That's why I'm getting you to suit up, so to speak.
I can't suit up, look!
They didn't mean literally.
Get some tape.
Just grab your weapons and be ready.
Felix, mate. This Enviro suit was researched for many, many years. Thousands of scientists worked on the seals and the lining and all the flanges to make sure that this was tip-top.
Arthur, we don't have time. Please.
I'll just go back to the engineer, mate, then.
Lunk, smash.
Tape it. It'll work.
I'm gonna quickly.
I'm an engineer. I know that won't work, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna quickly
100% will
comms
not
back
work.
to the Mary Hind.
Black Fang to Mary Hind.
No response.
I did it again.
Black Fang to Mary Hind. Captain Edward, come in, please. Felix,
What? That's pretty weird.
be extra prepared for evasive maneuvers.
I don't think I could be any more prepared than I'm already prepared or something.
12 cinder blocks, and I pop a gummy into my mouth.
Okay.
Be get ready to pull alongside the ship.
I can do that. Do you really want to? Are you really planning on boarding that thing?
Well, no. I'm thinking of using Glix as bait.
What?
How?
Say that one part again?
Run that by me.
I feel like Glix is shoving gummy bears into her mouth. Just a ball.
Bait? What do you?
We get Glix set up at the airlock with what looks like medical supplies. If they're indeed pirates, they'll probably try and board our ship too.
And instead of medical supplies, it's a bomb.
No, what? No.
Nope. Bomb.
Okay, that was a good idea.
We'll have Glix lead them on.
I'm alright
and
with a
then
bomb.
We'll ambush them,
Okay.
Lunk and I, and you from a distance, most likely with your rifle.
I mean, I could probably make a bomb.
How am I gonna shoot across the ship?
We can
I'm
lock the
smash.
doors open so you can see.
I don't think our ship can do that.
Minimal damage.
You managed to lock the door shut when you were having a problem.
Yeah, but I don't know if this ship or their ship has the ability to dock like that.
Probably won't kill many people.
I think it'll be fine.
It's a good plan.
We have an airlock, I'm sure they do too.
I know.
We dock airlock to airlock, that's how it works, no?
But I don't know if we can do that. Can we?
Well, I also have a suit.
I think we can. It's standard for ships.
Hawk, you are tactical officer. Should I suit up? Enviro suit?
Lunk, put on suit.
I don't think we need the suits.
Okay, I'm ready to go.
All right.
Lunk smash.
Be very careful, Felix.
I'm always careful.
Well, be even more careful than usual. Be super careful. Ultra careful.
Also, be lucky.
Be lucky careful.
Sure. I'm just kind of rubbing my stomach.
The like lower half, like from your belly button and like down, is just shaved. Like
just
you have
rubbing
this
the wound.
This huge like 3 feet section is just shaved. By the way, do you have pants?
Yeah, I'm probably wearing like a pair of shorts, like gym shorts.
Like sportswear shorts?
Yeah.
I always pictured you like just wearing like a coat and everything else is just free as the wind.
Just legs, yeah. Just a big old coat and yeah, I probably got like the leather vest on with like a shirt and just a pair of gym shorts on. I probably have some sort of like strange flip-flops on my feet. Cat
Oh,
flip-flops.
God.
Okay.
Cat flops. That's a horrible. I'm gonna stop. But yeah, that's what I'm.
That just sounds like what you find in your garden sometimes, you know.
Yeah.
My fucking flower.
Good luck, I guess. And I'm gonna start bringing the ship in close to.
Okay. So yeah, you'll see like there's different like lights and a different standardized sort of ship lighting communications that would sort of like designate like some kind of connecting airlock when you're docking with a ship or something like that. Probably standard pilot stuff, where you'd see like a ring probably of lights surrounding like a certain airlock or something. As you approach the ship, Felix, give me a perception check right through the viewport here.
Okay, there, sir. What's the modifier for perception?
So
what's the base stat? Because I know like I've leveled since, so I don't know if my perception is
Intuition is the base stat for it.
intuition. Okay, then I haven't increased. So
yeah.
Any pluses or just straight up perception?
Just
You have the
perception.
perception skill.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's already added in. 13.
Okay. So from the outside, this ship is generally sort of like a rounded kind of ship. Like it's not sort of the boxy looking kind of ship that you would see, say, on the Borian colony.
Okay. Any signs of damage or forced entry?
No. It
Or
appears
any
to
markings
have
of the Bloody Nine.
So it basically would be designated as a scout kind of ship.
Okay.
From what you could tell. And there doesn't appear to be any damage or anything on the outside that you can see.
Okay.
There is the hull is emblazoned with a turquoise rocket. But beyond that, it seems like it's built as a scout ship. Like it's generally made to be, from what you can tell, it's set up to be very fast.
I got you.
And it has like some like I feel like as a pilot you probably categorize ships into like a few different categories. Like a scout ship is going to be something that has like high grade sensors and high grade like engines, like very fast, lots of sensors.
Probably got some serious FTL drives.
Yeah,
I got you.
Okay. As we begin our approach, I'm gonna just comms over to them again.
Black Fang to Mary Hind. It appears you're having communications issue. We are beginning approach. We have several 100,000 credits worth of narcotic. I mean, medicine ready for you in exchange for fuel. We'll be waiting at the airlock with it.
And I mute the comms.
I think I'm gonna come along.
I think that's a good idea.
Slowly hobble up and kind of trot off to my room.
So are you? I mean, you're gonna have to fly the ship. Like the autopilot won't dock for you. That's definitely gonna be like a manual kind of thing. You guys would have a rudimentary autopilot, if anything. So it would just be kind of like when you guys are coasting at FTL or something like that, the autopilot can go off. But when you need to like make, highly specialized kind of maneuvers, the autopilot's not gonna take over for you.
Yeah.
So
after we dock.
Okay. So you start to like line up the airlocks. You'll notice that the ship has like a few airlocks. So this one is lit up, and it's sort of a smaller one. It's set up for your kind of size ship, and it's just sort of a cylindrical sort of rise in the ship, and it has sort of like a circular kind of airlock area, and you can see that there's some kind of like connection ring around the top that's sort of locked down, and as you get closer to the ship and start to like line things up, I'd like you to make a piloting check plus agility for me, please, Felix.
Okay.
I'm gonna quickly comms to Lunk.
Lunk, please bring boxes of food to the airlock.
I'm assuming it's our starboard airlock, probably.
Lunk, we know Smash?
We will, but we have to trick them with boxes first. It's a tricky smash.
I rolled a 19.
Okay, Lunk do.
Okay, 19 from Felix.
Yep.
All right. So yeah, you line up the HUD indicators on your screen, and you just kind of like line up the airlock lines, and you can probably see like a 3D wireframe sort of like airlock connection being made. Like you probably have like a camera like right above the airlock, I'd say, like so you can line it up. So you've got like part of your viewport is set up with a little window for that camera, and you can just see like this 3D model connecting the airlocks. And as you sort of line it up and you get like a green ring, you can see that the extension module extending from the airlock starts to like it looks almost like a vacuum tube, like the like a almost like a slinky kind of maneuver, right? Like it starts to extend,
like a vacuum hose. Kind of thing.
Yeah. So it starts to like elongate and connect to the tube, to your airlock, and you hear like a dunk, and the ship rocks like a little bit as you guys make a connection. So, what's everybody doing?
I'm gonna punch into the computer, the ship's computer, to just enable autopilot and to keep the ship here and disengage engines.
So I'm all suited up, and I'm aware that there's danger. So I've got my Kevlar vest on, and I also have my pistol. But over top, I have my onesie. So I'm gonna put on this kind of like, hey guys, front.
I'm just piling food by the front.
Describe
your normal Glicks, but be thinking.
Describe your onesie again for everybody. What does it look like?
So I used to call them sweaty foot pajamas, but this is basically a powder blue onesie with tiny pockets on either side around the hips, and a little white collar, and it zips all the way up. I kind of probably look like a Teletubby, and it's got little white plastic feet on the bottom, so that I can walk around the ship
like
in it.
Noddy.
And I really like it. I'm in the market for one that has a hood, because I recently decided that would be awesome. But at any rate, I've got my onesie on. And
did you found a wig, right? Did you get your which
I
wig
actually
do you
have
on?
that box of wigs. So right now I'm wearing a white wig.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
So here I am in my white wig and strolling up in my powder blue space onesie, and I'm just gonna open the door for the airlock and then wait for these guys for H.A.W.K, essentially, who's calling tactics.
I would
Don't open the airlock until we're in position.
Aye, H.A.W.K.
I'm hobbling off to my my quarters, and I'm gonna throw on just my regular clothing. But before I throw on my vest and my shirt and stuff, I'm gonna like just bandage up my chest a little.
All right, I'm gonna come down to. I'm assuming the starboard airlock. We'll use that one.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I mean it could be either one, whichever you want.
And what I'm gonna do is, okay.
I need everyone to get in position.
Yeah, everybody position yourself where you want to be.
Where Lunk position?
Lunk, you go in here.
And I point to this storage cupboard here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to open the other one and go in there.
Felix, set yourself up so you've got line of sight on the airlock.
And I just walked down through this way and opened up the door here into the central column of the ship, the central hallway. And I'm actually gonna lie prone too and set up my rifle with like just a set of bipods.
Yeah. So
Look, if you need me, just holler and I'll open this up and take them out.
Okay. I'm gonna assume that the box of stuff is somewhere like the boxes, the bale of boxes is like here.
Yeah.
Lunk set up.
So, I mean, if you're bringing food supplies,
It's
want-
supposed to look like medical supplies.
We just want boxes just so they see.
Right, so they
boxes.
think we have medical supplies.
Yeah.
okay. Because we're gonna have to start recording like your cargo stuff for your food supplies and all that, Lunk. That's gonna be really important because you guys are you know, basically at max on cargo capacity. We're pretty close. So you probably are if you're bringing over boxes, it's gonna be like one crate, or you can bring one of the.
I probably brought some like empty boxes as well.
Yeah. Just anything
Cardboard
that big
boxes?
A
Like-
ruse.
Like cardboard boxes don't exist like anymore. Like it's
Yeah, so the equivalent of that.
Arguably.
yeah. I mean,
You know,
there's
empty food storage, because I'm assuming you got like racks and
you've
things
got
in
like
the kitchen.
Tupperware. You know, like probably some like vacuum sealed like
just
food
some storage
storage.
boxes, sort of thing.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So we'll say how many are you bringing with you?
I think they're just setting here in the
Yeah, hopefully
the
she's
hallway.
been doing a back and forth since I asked her to, so we should have
Yeah.
a few there at least.
And Lunk can carry several in one go as well.
Okay.
Before I close my door,
Hawk to Arthur.
Hello.
Arthur, you're not in combat position.
What? I'm a tactical.
We need you at the starboard airlock, please.
What? I don't have a suit.
Arthur, you don't need a suit.
Well, you say that because you destroyed my suit and you...
We're not wearing our suits, Arthur. Just you might get to shoot somebody. Come on.
I turn off my comms. Robot bastard.
I'd probably just tell you that
Arthur, just stay low behind those boxes. That shouldn't be hard.
Stay... You're taking the piss out of my height.
Yes.
Robot bastard. Yeah, I'm standing behind the crates and I just do this a little bit.
that's it. His head's down below it already, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, Glix. When you get the query to open the door, do so and be as charming as possible.
Okay.
Wait, we're sending her first?
No, we're not sending her over. We're
I'm
waiting
the
for them
bait.
to come here. Exactly.
She's the bait!
I'm the bait. And I pop another gummy.
Who the
Yep.
fuck kind of tactical officer are you? The bait!
It's
You
okay.
happens to the worm when you go
Smash.
fishing, don't you?
Lunk smash is okay.
All right,
You just
I
hear Lunk's voice from the closet. It's like
Yeah.
Lunk smash. It's okay.
No worries.
I close the doors,
Okay.
and we just wait for them to head on over.
Well, so you're gonna have to go into the airlock.
Okay.
Okay. So you head into the airlock.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, you get like a signal, like the basically the airlock is pressurizing. You're getting like warning lights that say like atmosphere pressure equalizing, atmospheric pressure equalizing, and you're seeing like on the little comms display. Your ears probably pop as the pressure starts to sort of stabilize here, and you're getting like an outside like camera shot of the comms, like from the comms panel, just like a small camera or something, like showing you outside the airlock, and you can see that there's this sort of tube that's extended, and you can see it's got sort of like railings built into the side, like looks like telescopic like railings, and you get the bing green light for the airlock as the atmosphere has sort of equalized. And the doors start to open up, and that's where we're going to take our first break.
Oh.
I'm so excited! I get to murder people!
or
Bloody robots.
or they get to murder us.
Yeah, we'll
We'll
see
see.
about that.
We'll see what happens, everybody. We'll be right back in 5 minutes. Stay tuned for more Turn Order Warped, episode number 22, part 2, headed your way in just a little bit. Stay tuned.